If you can't get famous by yourself, don't use your kids. One thing about me, bitch, I'm bothered. I'm all the way bothered. If this is your first time watching me, I am so sorry. You're probably gonna hate me after this. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Depends if you've seen me before. If you don't know me, my name is Julia, and I just make videos of whatever the hell I want to make videos of, to be honest. And lucky for you, today's video, you get to hear my 5 unpopular opinions that nobody asked for, but I'm still gonna give you because I have opinions, and I love to share my opinions. Okay, I need some wine. Now, if this is your first time watching me and this is the first video that you're seeing, I am so sorry. You're probably gonna hate me after this. It depends if you agree with my opinions or if you disagree. And it's okay if we agree to disagree. I do not expect everyone to agree with my opinions. And I don't expect anyone to care about my opinions, to be honest. But like I said, I have opinions and I like to share my opinions. And this is my channel. So if you want to share your opinions, feel free to comment. But I wrote in my notes down yesterday 5 unpopular opinions that I have, and honestly, let's just get right into them. This is editing me looking a hot mess, but I just had to say a few things before we get started in the video. 1, I said 5 unpopular opinions, but I ended up only sharing 4 because I was rambling so much. And number 2, I don't know what was good with the lighting in the video. Sometimes the lighting switches, the video looks like more enhanced. Sometimes it looks like there's like a whole filter on it. I don't know what happened with the video when I was editing it. I didn't add any filters or enhance anything. It just keeps switching from filter. I don't know. But regardless, hope you enjoyed the video. So starting off with my first unpopular opinion, social media stalking. I wrote, more people do it. People just don't want to be called weird or considered bothered, but we all stalk friends, exes, coworkers, teachers, etc. One thing about me, when it comes to social media, I'm a stalk.
And there you were. Every account set to public. You want to be seen, heard, known. Of course, I obliged. My
unpopular opinion about stalking is that stalking is not weird. Stalking in real life is weird. Don't that. That's weird, that's creepy, restraining order, all that, okay? But social media stalking is not weird, and I'm so sick of everyone and their mother trying to say that it is weird. You know what's weird? Do you want to know what's weird? Not social media stalking. And now, I'm not defending social media stalking because I am a social media stalker, but I am defending social media stalking because, excuse me, because that's what social media is for. Is it not? Like, we all post pictures, we post status, updates, quotes, like whatever there is. People are posting their babies, people are posting their relationships, their whatever on social media, every little thing on social media, and you want to tell me that you don't get interested in not one person and you don't stalk not one person. I don't care if the person has 1 million followers or 10 followers, however many followers the person has, I'm stalking. I feel like when it comes to social media stalking, the only reason why people call it weird is because like people don't want to admit, oh, I'm stalking my ex, oh, I'm stalking the girl that I fell off with, oh, I'm stalking this person. You know what I mean? Like, people don't like to share that they're stalking people because they don't want to sound like they're bothered. One thing about me, bitch, I'm bothered. I'm all the way bothered. I need to drink more wine because if we're being honest, I'm very bothered. Every little thing bothers me. And that's why I'm making this video. Now, I will say, when it comes to social media stalking, you have to be bored. You have to be bored. You have to be, I'm not going to say miserable because I'm not going to act like I'm miserable with my life at all times of the day when I'm stalking someone. But it's like you definitely got to be bored with your life and have nothing better to do in that moment. Do you know what I mean? But I still don't think it's weird because do any of us have anything better to do with our lives? No. I'm going to be real with you. I don't even know if I made my point about social media stalking and my unpopular opinion about it, but my unpopular opinion, straight up, is that social media stalking is not weird, and I want it to be normalized, and I want more people to admit that they're doing it. Admit that you're in a happy relationship, but you still on social media stalking. Like, let's be real. Like, Let's be real. And here's the thing. I had a conversation with my boyfriend about this. Now y'all gonna be like, oh, this bitch is weird. This is why she wanna go all in about social media stalking. Okay. And that's my own issues that I need to solve. You don't gotta worry about me. Okay? I told my boyfriend about the social media stalking I do, who I stalk. I told him everything, the ins and outs of the stalking that I do. And he told me straight up that everybody stalks. So now I can only assume that he's stalking. And I'm okay with that because I'm doing it too. Whoever you're stalking, I'm probably stalking too. Don't worry about it. You don't gotta tell me nothing. I already know. And I just think that if we live in a world where everyone can accept that we all know each other's business. We do. Because I read it. I've seen you on vacation with your grandma. I'm seeing everything. I know your aunts, uncles, cousins, nieces, nephews. I know everything about your family dynamic, and you don't even know me. That's crazy. I think we've covered the social media stalking. I think we have. Now this one I feel like can get some of the girlies mad, some of the mommies mad. But let's just say it how it is. Why don't we? This baby wave, this pregnancy wave. Now, y'all gonna sit here and be like, it ain't no wave. Like, this is the next generation, da 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 da. Like, what happened to when pregnancies used to be a good thing, blah, 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 blah. Now, don't get me wrong. I understand all of that. I get it. But you hopping on a wave. Let's be real. And let me, before I even come for you girlies, let me just say this, number one. And I know after I say this, people are gonna be like, well, that's you. That's not the rest of us. Just speak for yourself. I am speaking for myself. But I'm also being honest because y'all not being honest. So I had a baby because Kylie Jenner had a baby. Let's be real. And I don't even with Kylie like that. I don't even like Kylie Jenner like that. And I still had a baby because Kylie had a baby. Because I'm like, that baby's cute. I know I could have a cute baby. That's why I had a baby. So y'all want to tell me if I can sit here and admit that I had a baby just because someone's stranger on the internet that I know had a baby, y'all tell me that y'all are not having babies just because you see your best friend on Facebook, ex-best friend on Facebook, random stranger on Facebook having a baby. Y'all share baby photos all day, every day, talking about, oh my God, I can't wait to have a mini me. A few months later, pop out talking about I'm pregnant. And you want to talk about, oh, I didn't hop on a wave? It's not adding up. It's not adding up. You did, and it's okay to admit you did. And here's the thing. Even my mom admitted that back then that's what they were doing. They were just having babies because they seen everybody having babies. Half of my Facebook is having babies. And like I said, I have a baby, but when I had my baby, I was not seeing a lot of people having babies. You know who I seen having a baby? Kylie Jenner. Kylie Jenner. I will say Kylie Jenner probably started this baby craze. And I know people were having babies before Kylie, but I'm talking about young generations. Bitches like me. Easily influenced bitches like me. Do you see what I'm saying? And now it's a lot of people that hopped on this baby wave, and it's another baby wave. So you had baby number one when it was the baby wave, and now you have a baby number two and it's baby. I'm shocked. I'm shocked, and I'm glad I missed out on that wave because that could have been me. I mean, I'm just shocked because I'm like, y'all are having babies for the aesthetics, for the trends, and now you're a baby number two. It's just a simple fact of like, are you having these babies to use as an accessory? And that leads me into my next topic that I actually want to talk about. Unpopular opinion number 3. Hold on, that's actually my baby, my toddler right now yelling, if you can hear her. Also, if I can give you guys a takeaway from that one topic, do not have babies just because you see everybody else and their mothers literally having babies. Do not do it. It's not all pictures, cute pictures. That's not what it is. It's not all cute outfits, cute hairstyles. That's not what it is. That's not what it is. It's screaming, crying, getting no sleep, can't do nothing, can't just leave. Your life is not going to be the same. You can try to have your baby adjusted to your lifestyle, but bitch, babies are on their own timing. They don't give a about your schedule, number one. So good luck with that. It's not going to be as fun as it looks on social media. You want to know why? Social media is fake, but not here on this page. On this page here, we keep it real. I keep it real. But that leads me to topic number 3, which is the exploitation of children. The children that y'all are having to use as accessories. Those children. So a lot of people are using their children for views, for fame, for money, and you're just exploiting your children. And it leads me to believe that y'all are having these children to potentially make money off of. Do you know what I mean? It's like this. It's like I have a baby and I go and start a family channel. Now, I'm not knocking it if like it's years down the line, but if you're having a baby, a real baby that you have to take care of, you have to give that baby attention, love, affection, all of that, and you're having that baby simply to go make a YouTube channel and some YouTube videos, I ain't here for it. I am not here for it. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And I cannot defend anybody that is doing that. It's like I said, it's one thing if like years down the line you were like, oh, like you know what I mean? That's different. But to solely have a baby, to make a YouTube channel, to start making family content to get money because you know kids bring in views, whew. I feel bad for your kids, because at the end of the day, you're not thinking about their best interests. You're thinking about your best interests and how you can use them for your personal gain. Like, it's sad. For example, like I was saying, Kylie Jenner, she exploits the shit out her baby. She uses her baby. I see her baby on magazines, but she has the nerve to think that Tana Mojo and Kylie stands, don't even come for me. Kylie got the nerve to think it's weird that Tana Mojo has a picture of Kylie's baby Stormy on Tana's lock screen, but you posted that. But Kylie, you posted that. You posted that of your child. First of all, nobody would have known you had a baby unless you told us. Like, you the one that told us that you had this baby, and now you're coming out with baby number 2 to exploit. It's weird. And now I feel like everybody else exploits their babies. And here's the thing. I feel like I should address this too. So I used to post my daughter because I'm like, she's cute. Let me post my daughter. Because like that's what Kylie was. Oh, this is so embarrassing, by the way. That's what Kylie was doing with her baby. Bro, these are real kids. These are real kids. Let me tell you, number one, my daughter did not want no parts. She didn't want no parts. And you know what? I stopped because she did not want no parts. And I know that there are mothers or fathers or whoever out there forcing their kids to do this shit, and your kids don't want to do it. Straight up, like, if your kid is telling you, like, no pictures, no, I don't want that, don't do it. Don't do it. Because we could go without seeing those pictures. I don't need to see your kid. You think I want to see your baby on the internet? No. And I think it's weird to base your content off your kid. And let me say this too, because I said this on my private story when I was ranting about this. I think it might be a little bit different, say, if you were to have content of you doing your daughter's hair, and your daughter's hair is like the sole focus on your content. That's one thing, of you just doing your daughter's hair. You're not forcing her to do nothing, forcing her to cry because her dog died over it. You know what I mean? Y'all know who I'm talking about. If you don't, then whatever, maybe I'll insert a clip.
Come here, come closer for the video, come closer. Come closer. Put your head right here. Come closer. Down, put your head down here.
No, Mom, I'm actually seriously.
And if you gotta force your kids to do something, don't do it. Look at your morals. And number one, if you gotta do that, if you gotta force your kid to do something you know damn well they don't want to do, but you want to do because you want fame, you want views, you want clout off your kid. If you can't get famous by yourself, don't use your kids. Don't use your kids. If you need to use your kids to get views, to get fame, to get anything, money, you don't deserve it. Give that kid to your money. Give that kid to your money.
That just makes no fucking sense.
I mean, what? Give your money to your kids. That money better be going to their college tuition. That money better be going to their first car, for their birthdays, for their Christmas. Do you know what I mean? Because you over here using your kids for clicks, views, money, fame, whatever the fuck, and that shit is pathetic. Pathetic. It's pathetic. Because number one, let me tell you, like I told you, straight up, I used to use my daughter, post her on Facebook. It was just Facebook that I was using, but post her on Facebook, all that. And then after a while, I remember some guy messaged me being like, oh, you got to be careful, like, what pictures you're posting of your daughter. And instantly I'm like to him, you're weird. Like, why are you looking at kids like that? But after a while, I was thinking, like, what am I doing? What am I doing posting my daughter? Why are people liking this? What's the reason? What's the reason? Why do people want to see your child? You know what I mean? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing your child's hair every day, getting them dressed all fly just to take pictures, post it on the internet? Now what? Are you satisfied? Is your kid happy? Like, because you posted those pictures, because you got them dressed up, because you did their hair? No. The answer is no. My daughter didn't. I can tell you that right now. She did not care. She just wanted to play outside. She's like, Mommy, why are you taking pictures? Like, I'm trying to be a kid. I'm trying to play. Anyways, I think I've said enough. I'm just very, 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 very passionate on that topic. Very passionate. I've been speaking about this for almost a year now, I believe. Almost. But that leads me to topic number 4. So now this one may be very, very controversial, and I'm okay with it. I'm okay with being controversial. I'm okay with being hated. I'm okay with all of it, okay? I'm okay with being the bitch that has a lot of problematic opinions. I was on Twitter. Now, let me say this about Twitter. I can't get into it. I cannot get into Twitter. And when I say I cannot get into Twitter, I mean literally. I cannot get in. Twitter is like a club that I just cannot get into. I don't know what it is about me. It's like one of those clubs where you gotta look the part. If you're not looking rich, you cannot get in. And I guess I'm looking broke, because that's how I feel on Twitter. I just feel like I cannot get in with Twitter. Twitter is like the elites almost. And like they make it known because they're so bougie on Twitter. Why is that? And now let me get into this. So, I hate to say this because it is a little bit embarrassing, because I used to be on the spiritual side of Twitter. I used to be like, well, I still am, but I used to not be on TikTok, on the spiritual side of TikTok, none of that. So, I was on the spiritual side of Twitter where they were always hating on the TikTok people, the TikTok spiritual people, talking about this new age spirituality, blah, 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 talking about 5D, talking about this and that, like, you guys on TikTok are lying, blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you this. I connect more with TikTok spirituality than I've connected more with Twitter spirituality. And let me tell you this. I probably am going to sound crazy, and I'm okay with sounding crazy or like having people think I'm lying or people don't believe me, because I'm me and I know what I know. And I'm comfortable inside my head, my body, everything. I'm comfortable with that. So anyone's opinion on me or projection on me or whatever is just projection. So when it comes to TikTok spirituality and they talk about the 5D world and like angel numbers, like hyperfix, well, I seen a tweet saying like something, I'll put the tweet, talking about mental illness and like if you have these mental illnesses, be careful. I'm sorry if you can hear my dogs. I'm trying to be louder than my dogs, but if you have these mental illnesses, and be careful with TikTok spirituality because blah, blah, blah. And now I do have some mental illnesses. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sugarcoat. But here's the thing. I'm not dumb. I'm not dumb. Just because you have mental illness does not mean anything. It doesn't mean you're incapable of anything. It doesn't mean shit, to be honest. And now I'm not speaking for everyone, because I know there are some mental illnesses where it's like it's different than what I have, and I can't speak for everyone, but it does not mean that you're dumb just because you have something. Anyways, so I've experienced a lot of the shit that people on TikTok talk about. And no, it is not psychosis. Like, if you see my TikTok, I do talk about like how I can be delusional. 100%. I do agree that I can be delusional because of what I've opened my mind to. Oh my God. I feel like now I'm going crazy ranting, but it's okay. That's what this video is. Number one, I forgot to address, because if you don't know me, you don't know this about me. I used to never be spiritual, never have been religious in my life. I used to tell people God is not real. Like, if you believed in God, I was so mad at you. I was so mad at you for ever believing in God. Like, it's any of my business, number one. But I was so mad. So mad. Like, how could you ever believe in anything higher? I didn't believe in spirituality. I'm like, that shit's so fake. Like, who would believe this? Blah, blah, blah. I had my spiritual awakening through an edible, and it completely changed my life. Like, I was forced into my spiritual awakening, and there's absolutely no going back. And it was baby steps in the beginning to get me to where I am now, to like fully believe and be fully immersed in this spirituality belief. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I was never like this a year ago or 2 years ago or any year before 2021. I was not like this. I would never would have thought I'd be sitting here talking about the 5D world and blah, blah, blah. Like, that shit just sounds so fake. I understand it 100%. Anyone that doesn't want to believe it, I get it. It is a lot. You risk a lot believing in this stuff. You really do. Okay. I don't even remember what I was talking about, but I know I was saying like the 5D stuff and Twitter trying to, you know, discredit people like me, for example, and people on TikTok being like, oh, don't believe those TikTok people, like, they're crazy. So at first I was on that wave of, oh, don't believe TikTok, they're crazy. Then it was only TikTok that was speaking to me. Like, yeah, some tweets would speak to me, but I'm just like, y'all be saying anything on Twitter. TikTok shit really do be happening to me. Like, I remember I watched this one video, some girls talking about, you're really in the 5D world or whatever. And after that TikTok, I really was like, okay, if I can explain the 5D world to you guys. Editing me again. Oh my God, my hair. Okay, so I never went in on the 5D part because I was just rambling. I'm so sorry. I'm not going to drink wine again when I'm doing this. But the 5D, I was going to talk about how I believe the 5D world is a mindset because, and even we're physically in the 3D world, which is just Earth. But I feel like the 5D world, in my opinion, is a mindset. And you get there by changing your mindset. Do you know what I mean? It's a mindset thing, and you only get there through your mindset or maybe dreams. I don't know. I can't talk about astral projection and all that because I've never done it. I've never done any lucid dreaming or any of that. Never done that. Everything is just my mind. I'm gonna admit one thing to you. When it comes to spirituality, everything that I know about spirituality comes from inside my head or social media, straight up. Like, I am going to tell you right now, you may hate me for this, but I don't do my research. I do not do my research. I just go based off what my brain tells me is right and is okay. And I feel like I'm a very logical thinker. Not like any of this matters, but I'm a Gemini. And I feel like being a Gemini and a Cancer moon and rising, I feel like just my overall dynamic and setup of who I am just makes sense. And I trust myself enough to be like, yes, I believe this information. And if I'm ever wrong about something, like if I think something about someone and I'm proven wrong about that person, I'm like, okay, well, that's fine. Basically, I will admit when I'm wrong and I will admit when I'm right. And 9 times out of 10, I do be right about certain shit. And I do feel like about this, I am right. And once again, I don't know what I'm talking about because at this point I've been ranting, but you know, that's okay. I'm okay with ranting because I've been wanting to talk about spirituality for a minute and the type of spirituality that I'm into, because the tweet was saying like, oh, people hyperfixate on angel numbers. And that's another thing. Those angel numbers really do be speaking to me. And I will say this, I don't always look at angel numbers and be like, oh my God, like danger's coming or something bad is coming, because I don't believe all angel numbers have specific messages for me. I only look at the angel numbers that really speak to me, which is 44, 444, sometimes 222, sometimes 1111. Oh, and 911. If I don't see the angel numbers all the time, I'm like, whatever. I don't know what that means. It could mean anything. And that's what I take it as. It could mean anything. So now I'm looking out for anything could happen. And if I do take it upon myself to look up the angel number, I'll look it up. But who knows how accurate Google's angel numbers are. Another thing, music. I feel like music be speaking to me, and that's why I'm like, I refuse to believe the people on Twitter being like, oh, don't believe these TikTok people, don't believe these people, like it's psychosis for them. And I'm just like, it's really not. Like, for a minute I was thinking like, could I have some type of psychosis? I'm gonna tell you right now, no, I'm not seeing anything. I never see things, I never hear voices, nothing. Everything that I say comes straight from me. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's not like I'm seeing shadows or seeing things that aren't there or hearing voices and all that. None of that is happening. It's just like I tell myself something, an angel number will confirm it, a lyric in music will confirm it, the TV will start confirming it. And it's wild to me because then I'm like, there's no way that I'm just making this shit up. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. Editing me again. I just want to say, when it comes to spirituality, I feel like you cannot tell everyone like, oh, this is going to work for you, or oh, this is a lie, that's not true, it doesn't actually work that way. Everyone's spiritual journey is different. You will not find two people's spiritual journey and everything about their journey is the exact same. You will not, because it just does not happen that way. There is someone that could be super spiritual, have gone through a lot, and never gone through anything that I went through. That doesn't invalidate my experience or mean that I'm lying or have fucking psychosis or whatever, just because you don't relate, just because you're not making the connections that I'm making. Do you understand what I mean? I just want to say that part because I don't feel like I got to talk about the spirituality part enough, because by the time I did get to talk about it, my memory card was running out. But yeah, honestly, I don't know what else to say. I'm gonna get this video up tonight though, so I'm probably gonna end the video here, and I hope that I made sense. Literally, look at this wine. This wine was not all the way here. I think it was like up here, and I just been chugging it. So I'm probably rambling. I'm probably saying stupid shit, but honestly, I've already embarrassed myself on this channel already. So there's nothing worse that I could post, and I'm getting comfortable with this camera. So that's not a good sign, but it is a good sign. It's a good thing for me, but no, it's also a bad thing for me, because I can definitely get myself in trouble. I think that's all for today. I am so sorry if my unpopular opinions offended you or applied to you in any way. That's okay. You don't have to change anything about yourself. They're my unpopular opinions at the end of the day. You do you, I'm gonna do me. Like I said, I'm the weirdo, the stalker in the beginning. My memory card is getting full, so I really have to go. But like I was trying to say, if you are anyone that these unpopular opinions apply to, I'm very sorry for you. Figure that out on your own. But thank you so much for watching. I have more videos to come. I actually have one video in mind that to me is a really big video, because it's something that I've been hiding literally all my life. I was 1.5 years old when I got it, and I've just had it on my body, and I've done pretty damn good at hiding it. I don't know how no one has figured it out or said anything besides Anderson. Anderson actually does know. Analyza, you know now too, and obviously my immediate family knows. But yeah, I have something on my body that I want to get removed, and I want to make a video about it and the whole journey about it. So stay tuned for that. I have more videos coming. I think I'm going to post another video Thursday if my mind can come up with a video. But stay tuned for more videos. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on the bell notification if you want to see more from me and get notified whenever I post a video. Like I said, Thursday, look out for Thursday. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I think that's it though. I think my unpopular opinions are going to make their way to you now. Bye. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And if you got this far,